That's right. There you go. Rosa got upset he left.
It doesn't like to be recorded.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
How are you, Hassan uncle?
Oh, good, alhamdulillah, and you?
Alhamdulillah. Okay.
Walaikum.
Alaikum salam. Shah, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Can I just tell you who I want on my team, and then you guys can just write it down?
We can write it down, but can't guarantee they'll be in your team.
What, I have no pull with Imran? After all this?
After all the trouble and pain we've been through.
Keeping him up till 3 a.m.? Least he could do is make my team the way I want.
The poor guy is at a theme park with his kids, and he's on a team call with us.
Hey man, SJ for life.
That's it.
Well, at least you guys have theme park weather. We're still a few months away from that.
I think we're actually, we don't have theme park weather here. We just make do with what weather we've got.
How's the riding weather there in the UK? Are people getting out now, or is it still mostly indoors?
I think this weekend is going to be the first weekend that people are actually going to be, as a group going out riding.
Nice.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad. We've had like storms.
Yeah, we're supposed to have 15 degrees on Sunday, but back to winter weather on Monday.
This was only like maximum 15. Yeah.
Did you say 15? 1-5?
15 Celsius, that is, yeah.
Oh wow, that's amazing. So I expect you guys to ride outdoors on the day, or?
Hardly. I don't know. I think it's supposed to come with a little bit of rain and some weather, I think, unfortunately.
Yeah.
HK, did you figure out who number 17 Y was versus?
I have a feeling, Imran, you mentioned to me this guy Yusuf who signed up late yesterday. Did you cross-reference his Strava ID with last year with Yusuf Nathu, see if it's the same one?
Oh no, I didn't do that.
Okay.
There's no other Y that we know of, do we, HK?
Only Y that goes, he doesn't like to have his name because of, the social media, people pull people's IDs and start spamming them with ads and stuff. So he goes by, Yusuf usually goes by Y or YN.
Yeah.
Mason, kule shant with hai.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm literally trying to get home before this 9 o'clock, but unfortunately I'm still on my way home. So I am just going to be on mute, otherwise you guys can hear the whole driving journey with me.
Oh, no problem.
In about next 5-10 minutes, I'll be home.
And then you can recite a qasida for us here.
Not at this current stage.
The competition starts on Sunday, not today.
We are Khojas. Everything happens in England a day later.
You guys referring to the Shia Superstar show that Amar Nakshwani's putting on?
like half the city was heading out.
Okay, so you didn't go?
What is it about?
That sheer voice.
The Shia voice, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when are you going?
No, I haven't heard about it, but I probably will follow something around it.
Yeah. I think there's the finals coming up now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So one of I think one of sort of my wife's nephew or something was one of them, but he didn't quite make it through. But yeah, they're very tough. They're very, very tough on the contestants. A little bit harsh, I'd say, in some cases.
What's it being broadcasted on?
To be honest, the last round was not allowed to be broadcast. And I don't know what the final is going to be broadcast, because I think there's footage from the last round. They didn't want it to be broadcast because they're going to show it in the finals. But if I find the link, I'll put it on the SJ international group. Well, I'll put it on the SJ international group if Imran will allow me.
Above ground shops are running out of food. Down here, people live on handouts. I really.
It was a cold. It was a cold house.
Okay, Imran, someone's asking for the meeting ID and password. I don't think they need the meeting ID and password, do they? They just need the link.
Yeah, they shouldn't, unless if they're dialing in. I will get that.
And
I'll post it on the chat.
yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, cool.
So we
Yeah.
Walaikum salam.
Power is down in this region, so we can't give the mains from the metro and the roads, a vital connection with the outside world. These couples were searching for air because they said the concentration.
So Imran, should we just give it a few more minutes?
yeah, I was just thinking that maybe 1 or 2 minutes max, and then
Okay.
we start.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because it'll take us about 5 to 10 minutes to get to draft, right?
Yeah, I mean, we've got to be conscious, those that are joined on time. Don't want to keep them waiting.
He started a city of Russian speakers. Russia is now destroying their lives and their houses.
Right, we have folks to go on mute who aren't speaking.
Their Russian forces are steadily.
Thank you.
Do we have anyone from New York? They're all on the same time zones as you guys, HK, right? Or Bakar?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
New York
Yeah.
is same time zone as us.
Did you expect a captain from New York?
No, not really. No, he can't make it, unfortunately, today.
Okay.
But brilliant addition. We have about, I think, 5 riders from New York.
Salams, lads.
Walaikum salam.
Have we picked the teams yet, or we're still waiting for that?
Everything's
think we're gonna
done. We're about
start
to
in the
switch off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam, you're the captain, Sam.
I need to get the spreadsheet in front of me to have a look at the people who got the good stats.
Yeah, I'll be sharing the spreadsheet
Okay.
as we go through, so you'll be able to see who's done the mileage and who's been picked. So it's quite a good spreadsheet that Imran's created over here. So we'll go through that.
Yeah, I noticed some last year. Someone's got some competent IT skills with this.
Yeah. So yeah, I think Imran's upped his game. So he's yeah. So even this spreadsheet is it's got a nice bit of calculations and formulas in it. I hope you'll appreciate.
Well, Rosa, we've got a secret super tech team behind us. Oh, yeah, and you guys haven't seen Sammy's work yet. Just wait for it. Hi, Sammy.
Toothbrush, yeah? Can you hear me?
Yep.
You know the toothbrush? Yeah. Did you hear what I said? The toothbrush. And then I said, can you hear me? Yeah? I said, yeah, I can hear you because I had one iPhone. Do you want me to send you the money for it? No, you try this one first. No, just get that too because we're going.
All right, I think I'd mute him.
Rosa, I'm thinking, shall we start?
Yeah, let's start. Okay. Okay. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Thank you for joining. It's around 9 p.m. here in the UK, and it's a Friday night. Imran, if you can continue to admit people in as you see them and monitor the chat in case anyone has any questions. If you do have any questions, you can sort of, I think, is there a raise hand feature over here, or certainly type it in the chat. I first of all want to start with Surah Fatiha for Maroom Fazl Askar Ali Virani and or Maroomins. So just a few moments for Fatiha, please.
Maybe because it doesn't work.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
But it works for me. You have to change name.
Okay, thank you, everyone. So yeah, so as I mentioned, welcome to the Teams Challenge. And what we're going to be doing here is going through, well, we're gonna go through some of the rules, and we're gonna do the draft, and then maybe at the end there'll be a little bit of a chit chat. So let's start. Okay, Imran, your slide.
Yep, thank you, Rosa. So I'm sure most of you must have read the information page that we've been sharing since day one. But I'll just go through how the challenge is supposed to work and how it is going to work. It's really simple. It's a team-based challenge, and scoring likewise will be team-based, but we will provide you with different views for your perusal. Now, obviously, each team consists of one captain, one captain and 5 riders. Now, each rider can ride up to 50 kilometers per week. Now, keep in mind, especially folks in the UK, kilometers. We're going to cap everyone at 50 kilometers per week, which does not include bonus. Now, there is going to be a weekly bonus, which can be get to by attending your local club sanctioned rides. Now, there might be multiple sanctioned rides, but we're capping the bonus on top as well, up to 50 kilometers. So in a week, the maximum kilometers you can accumulate is 100, 50 for your base and 50 for bonus. And lastly, as the name suggests, it's a teams challenge. Every month, the teams will be shuffled. So the captains will remain within their teams, but the riders will be put back into the pool and we'll do the draft again at the end of the month. Now, we do realize that next month is Ramadan. So we'll pause for Ramadan. We'll introduce a different challenge, but then we'll reconvene to teams straight after Ramadan. So we'll have May, June, and potentially July. And it's going to subside with peak cycling season. So hopefully we should see numbers go up. Now, also, I think it's worth to mention, 50 kilometers is quite low for, I guess, the capping in general. But we will reassess the cap at regular intervals, and if we feel that there's a need to up the cap, we will do so. Obviously, we'll inform everyone first. So.
Are you good?
All right. Shall we pause for questions here or at the end, Raza?
I think let's pause for a couple of questions because there's only a few slides before we go into the draft itself. So any questions so far?
Sorry, I had one. So the 50 is that it says club sanction rides, you said. So can there be multiple club sanction rides in a week?
So yes, there can be multiple group rides, but we will only count up to 50 kilometers
per person per week.
Yeah, per person per week. Yeah, for both, for base and for bonus. And obviously, it could be indoors or outdoors, the rides.
Yeah. So the maximum for that first week could be 100 kilometers. So 50 kilometers of your own riding and 50 kilometers of a club sanctioned ride. Okay, so I'll move on. So we've managed to get around 118 riders from 10 cities, and we'd like to welcome our riders from New York. It'll be good to virtually be riding with them, and what that means is we will have 20 teams competing in this challenge. So although your riders may not be riding with you in your team, you will be, I guess, virtually riding with them. So we have riders from London, Birmingham, Peterborough, Dubai, Dar, Mombasa, Toronto, and as I mentioned earlier, New York. So welcome all riders.
Well, thank you, Mr. Milton Keynes.
I think I missed them out on purpose. No, yeah, I do apologize. Yeah, Milton Keynes. Make me make a note of that so I won't forget that again. Okay.
So if I could just ask one more quick question about the team sanctioned rides. How would, I guess logistically, how would the people that are doing the data know when there's been a group sanction ride? And is there a minimum?
Question.
Like if there's two people riding, is that adequate, or do you need a certain amount for it to be counted as a group sanction ride?
So that's a fantastic question. Thank you for bringing that up. So to answer your first question, so within each city we have city leads. So for you it'll be HK. So whenever there is a club sanction ride, HK will take a note of attendance, who attended, and then he'll manually feed us the data, and we'll include the bonus with your scoring.
So we would have to let HK know anytime we have a group sanction ride, give him a heads up.
Well, so he should already know, right? Because if it's a club ride, a club sanctioned ride, he's sort of the organizer, right? So
oh, sorry. So sorry, this is not an individual. Sorry. Okay, I guess you know what I was thinking of a team ride.
Yeah.
But you're saying it's a whole like club ride that is scheduled.
That's right. Not team. Yeah. You
Sorry,
could ride
okay.
with the 6 people in your team, but that's not going to count as a bonus. It's
Yeah.
only the club
okay.
ride.
It has to be with the whole right. Okay.
Yeah. So just to sort of spell it out, your club leader will create a ride or decide that, okay, on this Saturday morning, it's a club ride. Even if one rider turns up or 10 riders turn up, that is the club ride.
Okay.
Any other rides, the limit is you cannot use the multiplier on any other rides. Does that help?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Sorry, I don't know why in my brain I was thinking it was like a team ride, but that
No.
makes
You know
more
what?
sense.
I mean, these are the questions to ask, and so that everyone, I'm sure you're not the only one. Ask the questions, and we'll clarify as best we can. But so thank you for the question.
So it doesn't matter, like your individual team members can ride in their respective cities or their independent clubs. Oh, sorry, their cities for that dedicated bonus ride and still get the multiplier or the extra bonus.
So let's just say, for example, in Toronto, 6 of you ride on a Friday. Let's just say you've all managed to get your 50 kilometers, right? So you've reached your 50 kilometers cap. At the end of the week, 6 of you decide to ride on a Friday, but it's not a sanctioned ride. It's not a club ride. But one of you on a Sunday does the sanctioned ride. So that means that one person who's on the sanctioned ride, their ride counts as the multiplier. The 6 rides don't. So it's just a way of getting the teams to ride together as well, to get more people riding on the group sanctioned club rides.
Great, thanks for the clarification.
Just a quick question then on that. So how many group sanctioned rides will there be in a week and in a city, I guess? From the South London perspective, I'm very unlikely to join any of the group sanctioned rides starting in Stanmore, as an example.
I'll take that one, Raza. So again, we're not stopping you guys to run as many club rides as you want, but we will only be taking into account the first ride that happens. So you could have, say, for argument's sake, you have 2 club rides, one on a Saturday, one on a Sunday. We'll be taking the Saturday one into account for the bonus multiplier. But then on the flip side, you could have no club rides, right?
So I think maybe for
does that answer your question?
I guess I guess it depends on the location, right? So if the city lead is doing it virtually, then anyone can join in regardless of where you are. But if it's an outdoor ride, then you might be limited, or individuals might be limited by geography in terms of their ability to attend or not.
So that's a good question there. I think you both touched on, Shah and Ansi, you both touched on a good topic there. Yeah, SJ rides tend to be more in the northwest London area, around Stanmore, Harrow sort of area. Now, I mean, I guess, Imran, if we were going to Richmond, for example, or we were doing a ride to, let me just say Greenwich, and Ansi or anyone else joins that ride for part of that ride, is that deemed a club ride for Ansi?
I'd like to say it does, yeah, because they are actually participating in that ride. Yeah. and again, since you were, go ahead.
So there's only 3. Like, this is a good point to really clarify, because we only have 3 registered clubs on the sign up: Stanmore, Balsall, and JCC, SJ. So what about the guys in New York? What are all the guys who are other and so forth? So they don't have access to a club sanctioned ride unless they register a club with you. So they should do that right away, so that even all these other people, Peterborough, wherever, they should say, okay, our club is such and such, and we're part of this, and this is our sanctioned ride for the week. They should do that from ahead of time, like I'm saying, like from today, or before the contest begins, so that we know that they're not just from random rides happening that are supposedly club rides, and they're getting bonus kilometers. Everybody should belong to some sort of club if you're doing this multiplier sanctioned ride.
I guess what you're saying there, but those people that have put other as their club are already at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Right, because they are not part of a club. So they will never get that multiplier.
Correct.
Right. Imran, I'd imagine that there is a main contact for New York, for example, So that main contact will be the one that would be doing the rides for the 5 riders that are coming from New York. But I think Hasnain, you also mentioned Peterborough. So Peterborough is currently, I think maybe we have 1 or 2 riders there, but anytime. So I mean, maybe Imran, we will probably need to just go back and just discuss this a little bit more and come back. So Hasnain, great, absolutely great question. We don't want anyone to be at a disadvantage by not being part of the club. So let's this is by way no way watertight. So we'll go back. The core team will go back and discuss that and let you know what we've decided.
There you go.
Can I just suggest as a I mean, not for now, obviously, but like for down the road. I mean, I know the whole point of doing a club sanctioned ride is to get people out to ride together. But again, there is going to be a number of people that are disadvantaged. And for me, for example, as a captain, what motivation do I have to pick someone from that's labeled other when I know they're not going to be able to qualify? I mean, I know it's all about brotherhood. No one really cares about we don't really care, most of us, about the prize. It's just more the glory of winning. But I'm just saying, maybe in the future, you could just consider that, at least for people that are not part of a club or logistically cannot be part of a club, that there's a dedicated day where they are able to ride and reap some bonus kilometers just to equalize it. But that's just a suggestion that I have.
Yeah, I mean, what I'd say, good suggestion. For the purpose of the draft today, I think I'd go out there on a limb and say that those that are not associated to a club, we will make sure that they're not at a disadvantage. So they are not, the last ones left when it comes to being picked. So let us go back. We'll take that Shah, your suggestion on board, and we'll talk about it, and hopefully we'll have a really good solution for those riders. So Hamza, you've got your hand up. If you could unmute yourself. And so
Yeah.
we'll do this last question from Hamza, and then we'll just move on, and then we'll have more time to do some questions a little bit later on. So Hamza, please go ahead.
Yeah, sure. So, Assalamu alaikum, everyone. This is actually Mohammed Hassan Alu, the lead from New York. I'm just using my son's account. That's why it's showing up as Hamza. So just wanted to comment on the, thank you. Just wanted to comment on the teams or the group sanction rides. I know Imran's gotten our information on who the New York riders are. We actually have one rider there, for example, who's from North Carolina, who comes to ride with us occasionally. So like, for example, he would be at a disadvantage, but the rest of the groups, the rest of the folks in New York, we typically do have a group ride, and we would do that sort of group sanction ride, and I would send that information in. So we feel pretty comfortable from that standpoint. But yeah, for example, the person from North Carolina, he would be at that disadvantage.
Yeah, so what we would do is, again, we will take that point on board and make sure that he's not at a disadvantage. It may be that your sanction rides, and I'm just putting another idea out there, just to give you an example, it may be that the sanction ride will be, I don't know, let's say a Saturday morning ride, and if he rides on a Saturday morning, okay, not with you, but certainly the intention is that he's gone out to ride because you are riding on that day, then he may be, that might be deemed a group sanction ride for him.
Perfect. Sounds good. Yeah. Thank you.
But we'll hash it out and confirm that. Okay. So thank you so far for your questions. We're going to move on to the next slide. Okay. So this is the awards and recognition, and these amounts, first, second, and third place, yeah, £90, £60, £30. Convert it into Canadian dollars or whatever currency you're in. But I think the kudos is the big thing that we're going for here, right? It's not about, oh, I won £90, I'm going to go out for a meal. I think it's about my team did well, right? I motivated my team. So yeah, there is a monetary sort of attachment to that, but I think it's kudos. That's what we're and what we would call, or what I would call, bragging rights. So okay, so we're going to move on. Some of the draft rules. Imran, are you okay to go through these rules?
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry. So yeah, right. So how's the draft going to work? So the selection sequence for captains will be based on randomization. So as you'll see, after we've been to the rules, we'll reorder or randomize the sequence of the captains in front of you, and then we'll kind of start off sequentially from first to last. Each captain will have a maximum of 30 seconds to select a rider, and the timer will start as soon as the previous captain has chosen their rider. So it's one rider at a time, and we'll just do a round robin until all the riders are assigned. Now the riders have been, you must have got the rider list by now. They are sorted by average distance per week based on their last 12 months of ride history to ensure that there's a fair distribution. And if the captain is absent, the rider with the highest available average from the list, who's not been picked yet, will be allocated to that captain or to that team. Now, each team must include a minimum of one SJC rider, one JCC rider, and one BHCC rider. So SJC says Tamil Jaffrey Cycling, Jaffrey Cycling Club, and also his cycling club rider. And then the selection will end once all players or all riders have been assigned. And the new teams, and this is really important, the new teams will be effective from Sunday, the 6th of May. So it's the coming Sunday, not the Monday as originally it was announced. It's Sunday, the 6th of May, when the clock starts ticking.
Sorry,
and
March.
lastly,
You mean March?
Enjoy. Sorry, March. Yes, sorry, March. Correct. So are the rules clear? Are there any questions or any clarifications you guys need before we go through it?
Is each captain responsible for making sure that they've selected from each?
Yes.
Or is there something going to come up that's going to show the teams as they're developed on the screen?
No, it won't come up. So I'll have my eyes, Raza will have his, and the captains and the rest of you guys will have your eyes there to help us out. But no, there isn't anything.
Sorry, how many
for the
people are
starters.
going to end up in each team?
Captains plus
6,
5.
including the captain. So you'll be picking 5.
6 including the captain. Okay.
Okay. Hussam, you have a question? Your hand's up.
Yeah, I just wanted to confirm, are you going to put the spreadsheet up on the slides, or do I have to look at it on a separate screen?
We'll have it on the screen. We'll be so yeah, we'll have it on the screen so you can see how the teams are building up and which riders have been picked.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Salams Faraz here. Just a quick question. How do we select? Like, do we call out, shout out, or?
Yeah, good question. So in the rider list that you have, you'll have the names of the riders, and to the column before the names of the riders, you've got the numbers, unique numbers assigned to them. If you call out the number and the name,
everyone starts calling out together, like how?
No.
Oh, it's not going to be together. It's going to be in an order first, and then based on the sequence, we'll sequentially go through each captain.
So we have,
and you'll have 30 seconds.
Yep. So there's 20 captains, and randomly the captain's order of picking will be shown on the screen, and that's the order we'll be following. So captain number 1 will be able to pick the first member of their team, then captain number 2, 3, 4, all the way to 20, and then when we get back, it'll be after 20, the 21st pick will be captain number 1 again.
Can I ask a question?
Please.
So you said there'll be captain number 1 again on the 21st, but that's kind of unfair because then every time captain number 20 gets the last pick of the round.
I'm going to defer that one to Imran.
So a lot of people do is they reverse the order. So if you're the 20th, if you have the 20th pick, you also get the 21st pick if you're at the end of the list, and then it goes backwards, you know, in reverse order.
Imran,
Just
do we
as
have
a
the
suggestion.
functionality to do that? Are we able to
I
do
think
that on this?
I think that's fair. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm,
absolutely. Like I said, it's not all watertight, and you know, Imran and the guys behind him have done this in their own time. So yeah, there's few little gaps here and there, but thank you for finding those gaps and helping us make this a better competition. Okay, so I'm going to move on. Okay, this is it, guys. All right, so the draft is just about to start. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to bring onto the screen. So now you should be able to see here is a list. It's a list of the riders. So I'll just explain what we can see over here. Those that are grayed out cannot be because they are riders. Column B is their name. Column C is the club. Column D is the number of rides. So column D, E, and F are statistics. And column H is whether they're the captain or not. Now, what will happen is there is a sequence over here, and Imran's going to make this sequence random. And what will happen is this sheet will be completed. So whoever goes first, whichever captain goes first, they will read out the number and the name. And I'll give you, and what I'll do is if they read out the name number 2 and the name Zulfikar Danji, number 2 goes in their list over here. And then we'll see now Zulfikar is now grayed out. He can no longer. So if the rider is grayed out, they can no.
Let me restart recording.
And what I've done, I've got 2 versions of this sheet open. One is in Google Forms on the Google Drive.
That's fine.
One is the one I've downloaded. Which one?
I can randomize it now. I'm back in.
Okay.
So if you can go back to the draft C sequence.
Okay.
Draft C sequence tab. I've selected all the names and I'm going to randomize them now. Okay. All right. Did you see the names change?
Oh, Imran, can you hear me?
Yep.
So can I just make a very quick suggestion? It might be completely off the mark, but one of the participants and attendees suggested that once all the captains have had their pick on the first round, it then goes in reverse order. So the last captain to pick number 20 would then be the number 1 captain. But just to put this out there, since we're going to randomize the list, can it not be possible to re-randomize the list after every round? That way it'll be completely by chance. And, you know, that's how every time it goes round, there's the order of captains is completely random on every that's just, I'm putting it out there just for consideration.
Yeah, so technically I think we'll be challenged because the way the tables have been set up, it's not going to move the riders with the tables on the next tab. So yeah, I like the suggestion though.
I mean, that still may be unfair because you may get the same captains, you know, being in the top 5. But certainly we know that if we follow 1 to, well, it says 19 here, but let's just say 1 to 20 and then 20 back to 1, then we know that everyone's had a fair chance. So this time round, if it's okay, let's go with the suggestion that we go, we'll go down the order once and then we'll go in reverse order. So, okay, what's happened now is we've got Faraz.
I'll pick 54.
54. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do over here. I'm going to put in here 54. Okay, and can you read out the name that you picked?
Yeah, it's correct. Zohair Hirji.
Okay, and now if we come back over here, he should be off the list. There we go. Okay. And next captain, we have Shah.
I'll have to pick my brother Zaman Bakr, number 3.
Number 3. Okay. Okay, now we have Raza Shah. Raza Shah, are you there?
Yeah, Zulfikar first. Can I get Zulfikar Dhanji?
Yep.
Thank you. Unfortunately, I cannot see the list, so I'm just going on top of my head.
Okay, so the list will be on the screen. Anant Joshi, are you there? Okay, if Anant is not there, then the rules are that we will pick the top rider for him. So we're picking number 5. Maysam Manji.
Yeah. Ooh, 30 seconds you say, right? But I can't see the list on my end over here because for some reason Zoom isn't going back and forth the screen. I'd like to pick Asghar Hemraj, number 23.
Number 23. Okay.
I had some blessing words after that name.
Hussam Hussain.
Give me Mustafa Wanjala.
What number is he?
He is number, number.
I think he's a
30.
captain.
He's number 30, yeah?
33 on, yeah, 30, yeah.
Kazim?
I will pick Rizwan Ibrahim, number
Rizwan Ibrahim?
number 20.
20. Muhammad Natu?
I'll take number 15, Imran Mamdani.
Number 15, Imran Mamdani. Okay. Muhammad Riaz. Is Muhammad Riaz on the call? Okay, we're going to pick number 10 for Muhammad Riaz. Abbas Bimji.
He's not on the call, so pick one for him.
Okay, so he gets number 13. Jay, is Jay Shostani on the call?
I don't see him.
Okay, Jay gets number 14. Hassan Ali. No, okay, he gets number 16. Muntazir Bimji. Munti on the call?
Nope.
No, okay, so he gets number 17. Ansar Rizvi?
Yes, and I'm gonna go for 19. Zahir.
Number 19. Hasnain Kara?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Who would you like?
I want 82.
82.
Bilal Naqvi. But we had an issue with his Strava ID, so I guess that'll get corrected, correct?
Yes, I think what we do need to do as part of this call is just to show everyone how to connect if they haven't connected.
Okay.
Ali Raza?
49, Sheikh Tajri.
Okay, Arij, is Arij on the line? Arij, are you there? Okay, so we're going to pick number Hussein Walji. Hussein Walji, are you there? Is that number 22 for him? Number 22.
91.
Muhammad Hassan.
He had to drop, so pick one for him.
Okay, he gets number 25. Okay, so this last spot, we will pick Sammy, number 80. Sorry, that didn't seem right, did it? Sorry, number 26, my mistake.
Raza, sorry. Yeah. So can we just go all the way to 19 and then back up, and then whoever's left over, actually no, ignore what I just said.
That
Just
wouldn't be right.
carry on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to go backwards. So this team over here will go first, and they'll pick number 27.
Okay, just a quick reminder, make sure you have riders from SJC, BHCC, and JCC. As you're going
Just a quick question. Does the captain count as a rider for their club, or do you need, so if I'm from SG, do I need another SG rider?
Yeah.
So
No,
what we're saying
no.
is you don't include yourself, right?
Okay.
So are the captains included?
Yeah, the captains are included.
Okay.
So should this next pick be at least one SJC, like Imran just said? Or can it be random order again? It can be two, like we just did, two JCC. So does it have to be, I know your criteria was at least one C and one CC and one JCC. Does it have to be in that order? Does the next pick have to be one of them?
No.
Be random, yeah?
Yeah, but I guess we just have to be mindful that as the names get used up, yeah, you might come to a point where you don't have an SJ rider or you don't have a BHCC rider. But you know, we'll cross that bridge, I guess, when we get to it. Okay, so Muhammad Hassan is not here, so he's going to pick number 31. Hussein Walji, did I pick for him last time? I think.
He's not here.
Arij is not here, so he'll get number 33. Okay, Ali Raza, who would you like?
Please, can I have number 46?
Okay, check. Is the name okay? Who's number 46?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Hasnain Kara, who would you like as your second rider?
Can I see the list? Can I have 55?
55. Who is 55?
Arif.
I knew you were going to pick him.
Ansi, who would you like? Ansi, are you there?
Sorry, yeah, sorry, I was on
No,
mute.
mate.
Yes, 35, Muhammad Ashraf Suji. So that would help with my mixing up the teams a little bit.
Good, good. Muntazir was not here. So he's stuck with me. Hassan Ali.
Yeah, taking 114 Zishan Jetha.
Excellent. Jay, I think, is not here. So he's getting Murtaza Kanani, number 37. Abbas Bimji.
No, he's not here.
Okay, he will have number 38. Okay, Muhammad Riaz. Okay, he'll have number 30.
He's already selected. I have him.
Number 30's been selected. Yeah.
Yeah, number 30 has been selected. Yes. Oh, sorry. One moment. Let me get rid of that. Sorry, 39 is what I should have selected. Okay, Muhammad Natu.
I'll take the next one, number 40.
Number 40. Kazim.
I'll take number 41, which is Ashik Keshwani.
Yeah. Hussam.
I will have 44 Arif Maradi.
Mesam.
86. Ali Dharam.
Okay, Anant. I don't think Anant is here, so he'll have 42. Reza Shah. Reza Shah, you there? Okay, I'll pick a rider for Reza Shah.
He's there. I can see him, but I think
I'm
he's
back.
on
Yeah, pick one up, please. Or Ali Maladina. Give me Ali Maladina if you have him on list. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thanks. I'll pick one up. Apologies to everybody. I'm very busy at work as well.
No problem. Imran, can you see Ali Moladina on this list?
Yeah, he's 31. He's already selected.
Okay, I'm gonna give Reza Shah number 43.
Thank you.
No worries. Shah.
Yeah. I'll take MBA 47. Muhammad Bezoy Ahmad, MBA 47.
Okay. Just be mindful, you've got to mix it up a little bit on the next time round.
Yes, for sure.
Excellent. Faraz.
101. I think I needed 43 as well. He's from Milton Keynes, but I think he's been picked.
Yeah, 43. Yeah, Amit Lakhani has been picked. Yeah, Milton Keynes, I believe. Yeah.
So pick 101, please.
Yep. So we got 101. Fida Hussain.
Well, you gave me 43. Okay. Excuse me.
No, Reza Shah, you had 43, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, Faraz, would you like to pick another?
Yeah, one sec. Can you pick the next one, the next available?
45.
Yeah.
Reza, oh, sorry, Shah. One more rider, please.
Sorry, who?
Shah.
Shah. I already selected just
Oh
recently.
yeah, so we're going back again. So you were, so we're coming back down the order again.
Oh, okay. I'll take Imran Jaffer. 48 is available from SJC.
48.
Team
I need an SJC person, so I'll take Imran Jaffer if he's available. 48.
Yep.
Okay.
Reza Shah.
Pick a number.
Okay,
Number
you
50.
get
50.
Yeah, you get number 50.
Unfortunately, I cannot see the list at all. So.
Okay, no worries.
Okay. Thank you.
Anant gets 51. Maysam.
Number 62, Muhammad Ladda.
Oh, you've been chosen. You've been chosen.
Rosa, just a quick note.
Yep.
Just for the folks, as we alluded earlier, there are some writers which we have issues grabbing data. So to all the captains, have a look at the data unavailable section. There might be some hidden gems there. Just saying.
Yeah, good call there. So Hussam, here you go. Let's take a look at the list. Hussam,
Sorry, Reza, was Muhammad Ladda already chosen before 62?
Muhammad Ladda has just been picked first.
Okay, all right.
Okay, can I take my pick?
Yes. So who would you like?
So I will take. Sorry, can I see the list?
Hussam, yeah.
So I'll take 65 Abbas Hassan Ali.
Okay, Kazim.
I will pick number 58, Jamil Merali.
I think he's 58. Oh, he's bang on.
Yeah, 58. Yeah. Muhammad Natu.
I'll take number 57, Muhammad Abbas Jibraj.
Muhammad, I picked for him last time. I'm picking number 52 for him. And Abbas Bimji is not on the call, so he gets 56. Jay's not on the call, so he gets 59. Hassan Ali, are you there?
Yeah, I'll take number 91, Fazil Varteji.
Okay, Muntazir Bimji, I don't think on the call, so he gets 63. Anti?
Yes, so I am, well, I'm interested in one of the hidden gems, but I'm not sure who is there. So I need a JCC rider as it is. So let's go with Hussein Alidina.
What number is he?
Oh, 92, sorry.
92, no problem.
He's a good choice.
Okay, Alhamdulillah.
Husnain Kara.
Which is the next available?
Next available is number 66.
66. Sure. I'll take it.
Okay, Ali Reza. One thing I want to point out, number 115, and there was a Y over here as well.
17.
That's number 17. Did we say that's the same rider?
I strongly suspect. What do you think, HK? Is that the same Yusuf?
The only way is to check cross-reference Yusuf's Strava ID with each other to see if it's the same Strava ID. And I have no way to do that.
Do you have another Yusuf? How many Yusufs do you have?
We have another Yusuf. I did talk with him and he didn't register.
Okay. All right. So let's assume that this is the same person.
Imran, is there no way for you to check?
Like, if there was another Y, like there's no other Y person that registered, right, from here. So that's got to be the same. That's got to be Yusuf.
No, it can't. It might not be. If it didn't authenticate, then yeah, then delete him. But if he tried and he entered his Strava ID, then you got to check the Strava IDs if
Yeah,
they're
so
two
I don't.
separate or the same.
Yeah, I don't have the Strava ID for this Y. Sorry, for this Yusuf.
Did you collect any email addresses or
No.
telephone numbers?
No, nothing.
Okay, so then remove him.
Okay, we'll ignore him.
But initially you told me it was Yusuf M, right? Didn't you?
N
Yusuf
for November.
N.
When he registered, was he N or M?
It's what's appearing on the screen. What's appearing on the screen, Rosa?
N for
N.
November.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yusuf N.
Okay, let's carry on. All right, let's leave number 115 to the end, please, because there's strong suspicion he's number 17 is duplicated.
Rosa, just put number 115 in the wait list, so he just gets discounted.
He's possibly under 16.
Okay, Ali Raza, sorry to keep you waiting. Who would you like?
I would. No, it's fine. I get the extra time to think. I'll take number 67, Imran Kalyan.
Okay, Arij is not here, so we'll pick number 68. Hussein Walji, are you here? Okay, we'll pick number 69. Muhammad Hassan. Did Muhammad Hassan have to drop off, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
That group there, we're going to go with number 71. Okay, and then I guess we're going to go here with number 72 as well. Okay, we're working backwards.
It's the last pick now, right?
74.
Or the second last.
Hussein Walji. So it's number 75. For Arij will be 76. Okay, Ali Raza, you'll pick again.
Please, can I have 81, Ali Hadi?
Hasnain Kara.
I will take 77.
Ansi.
I will go with my namesake, Syed Imran Rizvi. 78, sorry, that is it.
78. I think he's up in Sheffield.
Oh, I know him. He's in Sheffield.
Yeah.
I think I know who that is.
Surrounded by mountains. So Muntazir Bimji
Is that call for me?
79. Hassan Ali.
I want SJC, so we can take Muhammad Ali Chandu, 103.
103. Okay, Jay's not here, so he'll pick number 80. Abbas Binji is not here, he'll have 83.
Take a call.
Muhammad Riaz.
Good evening, Kicklebird.
Is Muhammad Riaz here? I'm losing track who's here and who isn't.
No,
So I'm going to
I don't
pick
think he's
number
here.
84. Muhammad Natu.
I'll take 93.
93.
Buzzer.
Kazim.
Yeah, I will take number 85, Ali Natu.
Hussam.
So can I see that list? So the grades are already picked. This is what's available then.
Yeah, so those that are grayed out, you cannot pick. So there are some good riders here. It's just that we don't have their data.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to go for Abbas's male.
Okay, what number is he?
87.
Oh, number 87.
Yeah.
Okay. Maysam. Maysam there? Okay, we'll go with number 88.
No, I'm here.
You're here? Okay.
Yeah, Fuad Jaxi.
What number is that?
I can't see the list,
96.
but I think
96.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Okay, Anand is not here. So he'll get number 88. Reza Shah. I'm going to give 89 to Reza Shah. Shah Barker.
I need a Peaky Blinder. Can you suggest one there? Or what's the next BHCC rider that's available?
110.
Oh, we're that far down. 110.
No, Reza, there's that one 890.
90
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, number 90. I do apologize. Number
Okay.
90.
But we don't know their ranking.
But
Okay.
yeah, but there's no ranking here. So yeah.
110 is what? Hussein Kamal. This one, Kimji. Okay, I'll roll the dice on who did you suggest? Hussein Kamal, 110.
Okay, 110 it is. Faraz?
So I get 2 turns?
You will do, yes.
So do you know any good rider from the list, which is
They're all good.
So and so one is Hasnain Datu, one is 100.
He's number
And
100, is he? Okay.
And the other one, just show me the list. So you're saying all are good.
Well, I don't have data. I don't have data on them.
Okay. So, but do you know anyone personally?
I think this is where it's the luck of the draw, you see.
So I'll pick Hasnain Khimji then maybe.
And what number is he?
97.
97. Shah Barker.
Me again?
Yes.
So I can sign off now?
Yes, indeed. Yes, we've completed your team. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Can I see the list? Is that all the way down?
Yes, that's the whole list. There are. I do know there are some strong riders there. It just would be unfair for me to tell you who they are. But
let's mix it up. I'll pick.
So
Let
are
me
you
pick an
saying I would
SJ.
want the
Let me
teams
pick
get
an SJC.
randomized?
I'll pick an SJC. whoever's the next SJC. Let's maybe pick. It's 104. Salim Natu available.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll go with him.
Okay, Reza Shah. I'll go for number 90 for Reza Shah.
Yeah. Do you have a?
Oh,
sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you now.
Too late. Is Mr. Jagani still available?
Jagani's
Shabir
gone.
Jagani? Oh no. Okay, just give me an idea then, please.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I take Imran Mamdani yourself?
What you want to do an internal transfer? He's already been picked.
Oh God.
I've given you number 90.
90. Okay, that's all right. Okay.
Okay, so who's next on a Anant? He's not here, so he's going to get number 94. Maysam, who would you like?
Let me just look at the list one more time.
Yep.
Please. Yeah, I'll go with Muntazir Somji. There is a Muntazir Somji there, but I don't know what club he's from. Yeah, but he doesn't specify what is he like SJ or from Canada or New York.
Imran, would you know where he's from?
Say the name again. Who?
112.
Muntazir Somji.
Muntazir Somji. No idea. I don't know
Okay.
off the top of my head now.
Do we add him for you?
Well, if you don't know where he's from, then I'll just go with the ones that I do know where they're from. So I'll go with Muhammad Hassan Mirali.
And what number is he?
116.
116.
Wait, hang on. Sorry. Muntazir Somji is from New York.
From New York, is it? Yeah, so I'll
Yeah,
stick with that then.
Yeah, so 112.
Because I needed one from there. Yep, that's fine. So I'm good to go, yeah?
Yep, excellent. Thanks so much.
All right. Khudafiz, everybody.
Khudafiz.
No.
Yeah, 214. Where your leaders still missing? Are you able to go early? Are you able?
Okay, Hussam.
I'm just gonna randomly pick the next person. Let's just go with which one? Kim GBH 113.
113. Kazim.
I will go with number 95, Asif Hassan Ali.
Muhammad Natu.
I'll go with the next one, number 99.
Muhammad Riaz. Is Muhammad Riaz here? If not, we'll go with 102. Abbas Bimji will have 105. Jay will have 106. Hassan Ali.
Well, we go for the last one, Akil Panjwani, 118.
118. Muntazir Bimji, it goes with 107. Anti?
I am going to go with Muhammad Hassan Mirali. 116. Sorry, yeah.
Hasnain Kara.
Yeah, I will go with Hassan Ali. I think it's 109.
109.
Yeah.
Okay. Ali Reza.
I will go with.
Yeah. I think I just want to point out that Akil Panjwani has gone. What's one moment? Let me just check. Okay, so 118 was Akil Panjwani Imran. Yet he's not grayed out over here. So let's just ignore him from this list. So you've got Ali Raz, you got 3 to pick from.
I will take Hussein M 117.
117. Okay, Arij will take 108. Hussein Walji. Is Hussein Walji here? He'll take 111. And then the last one is, again,
No,
I think we had a bit of a problem here. 117, although selected. So I think that's it. Okay. Imran, does that look right to you?
Yeah, that's all the riders gone. We've kept the registration window open. And we gotta verify Yusuf N in the meantime. But there are still spots to fill. There are 3 spots to fill. In team 5, sorry, who is that? S and T. In the next 2 days.
Yeah. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to get all, well, first of all, thank you everyone for the draft. The draft itself is now complete. These are the teams. The teams will be posted. Also, what will happen is that this is the SJ Hub, and on the SJ Hub, we're hoping in a couple of days. This is just some sample data that's here. This will change, and this will show your teams. We'll send a message out for team captains to pick their team names. And I think we need to also send instructions out for riders that haven't connected to their Strava to SJ Connect. So we need to send instructions out to that, and we'll be doing that soon.
And also, just to add, we have about 30 riders where we don't have data for at the moment, those who showed up as data unavailable. Some of them have already re-authenticated, so our tech team are currently working on that to try and identify what the root cause is. And we'll be in touch with you guys offline, the team captains. Also, we will we ask all the captains to provide their team names. It can be anything, as long as it's not a swear or anything. So please provide the team names by tomorrow noon, your time. And in the meantime, we'll publish the teams and the live leaderboard. We will create the WhatsApp groups for you, for your teams, and we'll add them for you. We'll add your riders for you. And again, the challenge starts from Sunday, the 6th of March. And yeah, good luck. I think there's one more thing that I want to cover. I think Rosa, key dates, yep. So as I said, the March challenge starts from the 6th of March, ending on the 31st of March. As the leaderboard is live, the results will be up, and we will officially announce the winners, etc., the positions and all. And then April comes, we'll transition over to a Ramadan challenge. We will release more information about that nearer the time. All riders will be included in the Ramadan challenge, and then we'll transition over back to teams once Ramadan ends. The draft for May will be held on the 30th of April. Now, the date is subject to change depending on Eid or what have you. Again, for now, please do bookmark 30th of April. And again, nearer to time, we'll reconfirm the date and the time. And the May challenge, again, scheduled to start on the 1st to the 31st of May. And just to reiterate, the bonus days are club sanctioned rides, but we will provide more clarification in the next 24 hours as to who are not part of a club. So I eat the others as we previously discussed. So we will come back with a solution which does not exclude anyone out, whether that's riding on that day, riding on a single chosen day for everybody, or otherwise. We will make sure it's the bonus is inclusive for everybody. And I think that's it for me, Rosa.
Yeah, I think that's it. One last slide. That's it, guys. Thank you very much. Teams will be posted out. Keep an eye out this weekend. That will be the live leaderboard. And good luck, guys.
Thank you guys for doing such a great job on the draft. We appreciate it. It went really nice.
Really, guys, amazingly well done.
Okay, cheers everyone. If there's any, I think there are some people that have got their hands up. Is that because there's a question coming through? Zahir, Hirji, is there a question coming through for you?
Yeah, just one question. Salam, guys. It's a contentious issue, so I hope I don't open a can of worms here, but it's about soft miles. We've got someone in our team, a dumb trainer. If we add a speed sensor on, do their miles count? Imran's nodding, Raz's shaking his head.
Is that again, this sort of, we had this last year as well. Imran, if it's connected to Zwift, but it's not a smart trainer, therefore the mileage cannot be, the mileage, is not that accurate. I mean, the question here is, it's included or not included, Imran, I guess. It was last year. It wasn't last year.
Yeah, no, it wasn't last year. Let me take that away and I'll get back to you.
Okay.
On the dumb trainer question. Is that right?
That's fine. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, guys. Check out SJ Hub and also check out the SJ WhatsApp groups for further updates. And have a great.
And sorry, I am assuming that you're gonna let everyone know about who their city leads are, and is there gonna be separate groups, or like how will the city leads communicate to the individual participants? Or is that just through their individual WhatsApp groups that they already have established?
Are you talking about sanction rides?
Right, yeah, sorry, the sanctioned rides. So you know how there's a city lead? I'm assuming then each club has their own WhatsApp group, so they'll be communicating that to the individual members. Like I don't have to let my SJC member and my BHCC member, I'm assuming they're gonna know of their sanctioned rides that their captain or city lead is putting on.
Yeah. So good question. All I guess all riders that are part of a club would know when there's a sanctioned ride happening. But then that comes back to the question: what about those riders that have other? So that's the takeaway that we have that we'll come back to. So I guess there's 3 questions that we need to answer over here. 1 is about dumb trainers. Number 2 is what do we do with how do we handle sanction rides for those that have put other? And then number 3, where you have a club but one of your riders cannot physically be at your sanction ride because they're 100 miles away.
Can I just make a comment about the dumb trainer? Like I don't know. I mean, the people that have a dumb trainer, I'm assuming maybe these are people that are just getting into cycling and just haven't, they're just maybe starting off and that's what they have. Or maybe there's some budgetary concerns, which is why they don't have a smart trainer because these things cost $1,000. So I don't know how many people this applies to. Like, I mean, honestly, in the spirit of just getting people out and riding, I mean, my personal opinion is like if it's someone in that position where that's all they have, or it's their budgetary concerns, or they're just starting off, I'd rather just have those people ride and get whatever kilometers. Like, I mean, again, man, this is not the Olympics, right? Like, for me, it's more about the spirit of getting people out and participating. So that's just my take on it that I wanted to share.
And that's a really good point, right? And I think it's in the spirit of the challenge that we have. At the end of the day, all we want is for folks to be active, get involved with cycling as a sport, and obviously, build relationships, right, with folks around the world. And again, cost is a big issue. I think you hit the nail on the head over there. So I think my opinion, Raza, would be that we allow dumb trainers, as long as it's got speed sensor connected to it, so that I guess it measures distance.
Okay. I mean, those are the 3 points. Let's take those 3 points away, and then just have a quick team chat, and then we can make a decision. Because I mean, it's what is it, 10:30 on a Friday night, and let's put a bit of fresh eyes and a fresh brain on it as well, and come with a good solution which will work for most.
Thanks a lot. Thanks again, guys. Take care.
Thank you.
Khudafis.
Thank you, everyone. Take care. Khudafis.
Khudafis.
Khudafis.